Hello, my lovelies. Let's listen to the birds for a moment. Beautiful, beautiful summer morning here. So, I had a probably hour-long conversation with one of my clients this week, and this client was also someone that I went to church with in the past, and I believe he's an INFJ. I think that he had told me that he was, but we always have really good conversations, and always conversations that make me think and sometimes make me uncomfortable. So not in an inappropriate way, but when somebody kind of like looks into you, digs into you, and then responds out of that, which is something that we do very well for other people, but we're not used to it happening for us. So when it does happen, it can sometimes be uncomfortable. But this was a really great conversation, and we talked about a lot of things. But one thing that kind of sparked my questioning, I guess, and I've been thinking about, was attracting people that are hurting, people that are wounded, damaged, and we want to fix them and we want to help them. And I think at our core, we are people that want to help other people, and we have a lot of compassion and mercy and that sort of thing for people who are hurting. But what got me thinking, and I was thinking about this morning when I should have been concentrating on my PIO workout, this is what I was thinking about. Do we attract, well, it's no secret that we attract or are drawn to people that are hurting. There's no secret there. But do we act out of that, out of a heart of compassion, or do we act out of that out of selfishness? And I'm probably going to have to think on this a bit more and kind of, check myself when I'm doing this sort of thing. But I wanted to pose it to you. So there is a side of compassion, when we see that sense that someone is hurting, and we can see a solution, we want to fix it. We want to help them, because we are people. Many of us are people that are full of love and compassion and mercy for other people, and the last thing we want is someone in our vicinity to be hurting. So we try to do, many times to our own detriment, we try to do what we can to help them. Say the right words, give them things, offer them support, pray for them, all these different things. And these are all good things. But this can get us involved in people that are consistently needy, that are damaged beyond what we can help them with. And a lot of times I've taken on these project people in my life and allowed them to roll over me and use me up and take advantage of me. And then in the end, I end up just, they refer to it as door slamming. I end up just walking away basically without a word and cutting them out of my life as if they no longer exist. And as if that relationship, it's just ended and they almost died in a way. You don't even have you don't harbor any good or bad feelings for them anymore necessarily. They're just gone. You almost it's like shutting a door. I'm done with that. So that's what ends up happening for these people that are, that I have drawn myself to, or they are drawn to me because they're manipulators or whatever, and they can see that I'm the type of person that would do anything to make someone feel better. And I've learned from that. I've learned to listen to, my intuition and, the voice of the Holy Spirit that tells me, only give this much to this person because they will take everything if they can and suck you dry. But then the other side of this, where I was thinking, is this action that we do that comes so naturally to us, is it a selfish act? Because thinking about it, being in the presence of a person or having a friendship or relationship with a person that is damaged and needs support and needs me to give them things, do things for them, constantly encourage them with no return, it feels very uncomfortable. to be in their presence because I am feeling what they're feeling. So if they're a very despairing, sad person and I'm feeling despairing and sad, and you'll probably know that I'm referencing relationships that I've had in the past. I'm not going to mention who they were or the give details of the relationship, but I wanted that feeling of despair, sadness, loneliness, all those bad things that they were feeling. I want those feelings to end because I don't want to feel them anymore. So then out of the self-serving side of me, I would do anything to get them to stop feeling that way. So I stopped picking it up. So it's kind of a quandary for me. I was kind of thinking, like, is this merciful, compassionate part of me something that's actually selfish and self-serving? In the end, it ends up not being self-serving because I end up getting used up and sucked dry. But in the beginning of it, is it I've picked up this person and I'm going to attach myself to them so that I can help them. But on the other side of it, am I actually just trying to soothe my own feelings, which are actually their feelings, because I'm picking up, all of their garbage, and like I said before, putting it on like a coat and taking it home with me. Then with me responding in a way that would heal their hurts, is that selfish? Is that a selfish act? Am I doing it with just my own interest at heart and not theirs? So that's just the thoughts I was having today, and I would love to hear your response to this. I think it's to me, it's a very interesting thing to discuss, and yeah, I don't think it's black and white either. I think there's a little bit of both. I think that, I do help people and do things, and I'm moved by the pain that I feel from other people, and it's not entirely selfish. But I wonder, in the past, have I done things to just soothe that feeling so that it would go away for me? So let me know what you're thinking, guys. Live and love out of the way you were created.